Hello everyone, I'm very happy to be there and share our recent research named GraphEcho, a graph-driven unsupervised domain adaptation for echocardiogram video segmentation. The first thing is the motivation of our research. Why the cardiostructural segmentation in echocardiogram is so important. Here, we list three key points. First, it is very critical for the diagnosis of essential cardio function. Second, when directly applying pre-trained model, we usually result poor performance. Third, currently, there is no dataset and methods can address the domain shifting problem in echocardiograms, whether across different medical centers and devices. Current public datasets, which show some drawbacks, is not able to address the following problems. Those datasets only designed for ejection fraction prediction with only partial cardio structures annotation. And those datasets are unable to measure the domain shifting problem. Third thing is, those datasets are also unable to evaluate the segmentation performance since those datasets do not equip with full annotation samples. Thus, we propose a new benchmark dataset to address those problems. This figure shows the example of our new datasets named Cardio UDA, including multiple heartbeat cycle with cardio structural annotation. And this figure visualizes the differences between our cardio UDA and other datasets. In the next page, we will compare the detail between the cardio UDA and other public datasets. Here, the table illustrates the comparison across three datasets. Our dataset is 10 times larger than the cameras with the highest resolution. The most important thing is that our dataset provides multiple centers that allow methods to be tested across different domains. And also, we can evaluate the model performance in not only one view. With more detailed annotated regions, we are also able to identify more structures in human cardio. After the new dataset introduction, we also found some existing problems in current UDA methods, which have difficult in modeling the irregular shape and have not considered both spatial and temporal information according to the morphology characteristic in echocardiogram. The figure shows the overview of our GraphEcho framework, which consists of feature extract module using ground truth for source domain supervised training. For target domain, we generate the pseudo label. For both domains, we introduce a temporal-wise cycle consistencies module by using the heartbeat cycle information for the feature clustering, and a sparse-wise cross-domain matching to formulate the cardio structures information among domains. The motivation of our design can summarize as following. Echocardiography exists both spatial and temporal morphology. The graphical representation can describe irregular objects. Graph can also iteratively aggregate the knowledge based on the broadcasting. And here is the overall design of two different modules. For the temporal-wise cycle consistencies, we design a recurrent graph cell to aggregate the graphical information temporally, which is an unsupervised purpose that learned the temporal representation from the consistencies of heartbeat cycle. The spatial-wise cross-domain graph matching module, we sample graph nodes according to the segmented regions, implement the graph completion, and conduct spatial graph representation. For this module, we hypothesize the morphological information across different domains remain the same in the cardio structure. The table shows the result across two domains. Comes from two different hospital centers, which collected by experiments, daughters, and different type of devices. We also compare the performance of our UDA methods across our datasets and public dataset. The evaluation studies shows the efficiencies of different modules and also the loss design. In the final, we visualize three different views to show the segmentation result. Thank you very much.